Okay, minabalik kita sa programa kang Health and Wellness. Sarong programa kang Camarines Medical Society in cooperation with PAGCOR. Ini ang sarong programa na pag-iimbitaran ta ang mga doktor dito sa Bicol tangani mag-share sinda sa indang expertise for us to be educated. And this time, ang pag-ulayan ta yung ang AIDS, ang sa kuyang bisita sarong specialist dyan sa AIDS, no? Si Doktora Maria Cortero. Doktora, let us continue, no? Ang mati ko na dapat pag-ulay, sabi tangan ko, ang hilang. Ang importante, ang prevention. Okay, so, ano ang mga dapat talagang tandaan ta to prevent itong AIDS?
Dahil sinabi tangali na ang AIDS nakukuha sa mode of transmission primarily is sexual contact, itong inaapod ng unprotected sexual contact sa iba't ibang mga kapareha. Dyan tayo magpapasok for the prevention. So, to prevent HIV virus to get into our body, kailangan mag-practice kita ng safe sex. Safe sex, ibig sabihin, apo ko naman magsabi ka itong sinasabi nindang be faithful, kadakol kayo ma-react.
Ayun.
So, ano na lang, pero sana, be faithful. Abstinence. Ang ano po kaya, igwa kitang ano nang sa TV, may igwa kitang itong advertisement sa TV, promoting the HIV prevention, yung sinasabi nating ABCDE. Ang A is abstinence. Dahil makapag-contact sa bako mo man ka pareha.
Hindi mo misbid.
Oo, na dahil mo aram. Kasi ang HIV, dahil mo mahihiling sa hiling sana. Kung HIV virus pa lang yan. So, yun na yan. Abstinence or be faithful.
Okay.
Oo, yung B, yung be faithful. Be faithful. C is use condom.
Condom, okay.
Tapos, ABCDE. Ang E is educate yourself.
Okay.
Kaipuhan mo maaraman kung ano ba yung HIV virus na iyan.
So, yan ang mga dapat tandaan. Pero ang number one talaga, yun sabi mo nga, be faithful.
Be faithful.
So, yung mga mahilig sa chicks dyan, mag-review na. No?
Iyo po, mainit tata. Local na pati mo niyan po ang virus niya. O, dai na yan, bako na yan itong araw ka ito na hali yan sa mga tao na nagtravel, nagkaigwaning contact sa mga foreigners, tapos balik sa agong ninda, ipapasa si virus. Ngayon, local na ang transmission, galing na.
So, takit na ba ang sabi ninda? Dahil nga kagabihan niya kayo, siya nag-arali mga workers niya, foreign workers. Pero ngunyan, bako na. Local na. Mga bata pati ang naging. Oo, mga aki po, pabata ng pabata ang mga cases namin na nagpa-positive sa HIV. Before, it was the age range of patients with HIV from 25 to 35. Ngayon, it's less than 25 ang pinaka-bulk. And 90% of this is from male. Okay,
male having sex with another male.
Okay,
Yan po ang pinaka-part.
So,
ang second is yung bisexual male. May kaparehang lalaki din at saka may kaparehang babae.
Okay.
Ang pinakadikit po yung babae.
Okay. So, siguro dapat tandaan ito nga yung be faithful at the same time, kahit na faithful, at the same time, protection. Mas magayon kung may condom, mag-use ng condom.
Pero yung condom po, dapat use the condom the proper way.
The proper way.
Kasi kung hindi, pag nag-break yung condom mo, pag nag-leak yung vaginal, yung secretion, seminal fluid or vaginal secretion, may high risk pa din po to get the HIV virus.
Okay. Sarong sabi mo nga dahil mo maaraman ng tao kung may HIV positive or not, notice. Now, ini po na screening itong pag-detest sa blood. Paano ang ginigibo kaya?
Ang screening po, once na ma-feel mo na igwa kang risk na igwa ka itong HIV, you go to the different accredited testing center na nyaon sa available po sa People Medical Center. Meron din po tayo sa Naga City Health, sa Social Hygiene Clinic, available din po yan. And then, sa iba pang hospital, NACC Doctors Hospital, Mother City Hospital, iba makikita kayo ng HIV testing. Screening. Magpapascreen ka po, pupunta ka doon, you will undergo the counseling.
Okay.
Then, once we get your consent, we'll extract your blood. Ano lang po yan, kuhanan ka mo ng kadikit na blood, then the result will just be available in 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then, but if it is negative, you have to be retested after 3 to 6 months. Kasi hindi ibig sabihin na negative ka na. Because may inaapod po tayong window period na hindi pa natetest hindi pa nakikita nung yung test na yon, yung antibody. Kasi once you get the virus, hindi agad yan magproduce ng antibody. So, ang nakikita ng test natin is the antibody. Nagproproduce pa yan. Kunyari, kasubangki ka lang nag-contact na unprotected sexual contact. Magpa-test kapag kaaga, negative ka pa.
Negative yan.
So, you have to be retested after 3 to 6 months to cover for the window period na inaapot. Pero you don't, you have to be free from high risk behavior. Dapat wala kang sexual contact in between that window period na retesting
Okay.
period.
So, hindi pala yan yung sabihin. Kasi normally, di ba, you have your blood chemistry. Hindi yan pwede palang isabay. Sabihin mo, isabay mo na ito. Kasi it's a different
It's
kind
a
of
different
test.
it's a different test, although pareho na you have to get blood, but it's in a different laboratory that only accredited medical technologies can get the specimen for HIV screening test.
And you have to wait for certain period of time bago talaga ma-confirm na mayroon ka.
Yes, if it is positive, hindi agad na kami nagko-commit na it's a positive. You will undergo the confirmatory test at San Lazaro Hospital. Sila ang magsasabi na it is really a reactive HIV test.
So yung mga tinest
may
nyo
mga
dito,
Cortero,
lahat yung pinadala nyo
yes,
sa San
lahat yung
Lazaro?
pinapadala sa San Lazaro, and they will get, it is being, the specimen is being delivered, sent to San Lazaro Hospital, yung tinatawag nilang SACL, STD/AIDS laboratory. Yan yung quality control namin. Isa lang ang magre-release, isang laboratory lang po ang nagre-release ng positive HIV test. That's the confirmatory test. Ang ginagawa lang naman po na sa treatment hub sa mga HIV centers ng mga provinces is to do the screening test. But all positively screened patients will undergo another testing, yung tinatawag natin confirmatory testing, yung sinasabing Western blot technique, na ginigibo po sa sarulang na laboratory sa San Lazaro Hospital. Doon po niraran yung test, then sila ang magsasabi na sila magko-confirm na it's really positive.
I see.
So hindi na,
baka
dalawang test
na,
po yan, screening and then confirmatory.
Baka man pala na, maski sa inyo na hospital, masabi ka nga kwento talagang running San Lazaro Hospital.
Oo, saro lang po ang test.
Now, you were talking about the social hygienic clinic.
Social hygiene clinic po.
Ano yan?
Social hygiene clinic po. Dito po kinikater yung mga patients that seeks consults regarding if they have sexually transmitted infection. That's the HIV/AIDS is.
Sa Naga ba mayroon doon?
We have
sa
at the Naga City Health. We have
Naga.
accredited medical technologies that caters to the HIV testing patient. They do get a lot of HIV patients.
So, would you say that, kasi may nadalaw ba kitang, ito nga yung mga commercial sex worker, inaagadan ng yellow or what? Card or whatever.
Iyo po,
Now, does it mean na sila being tested for AIDS, parang gano'n? Ganun ba yun?
Usually, if their employer would require an HIV testing,
Oh.
and then
But you said that
we
may,
offer.
may window yan, di ba?
Yes, may window period.
Mag-aantay ka pa
That's a
rin.
part of counseling po.
Oh.
Ika-counsel pa din sila na na mag-window period pa din yan.
So siguro, lahat na mga municipalities, especially may mga bar dyan, that should be a requirement to protect also their clients.
Yes, sir.
But depende sabi mo sa management. Kung
Ikaw, hindi ko alam, sir, pero kung ikaw ba, sir, pag pinakitaan ka ng commercial sex worker na, I'm HIV negative, are you really sure na?
Right.
Kasi meron nga tayong every time, kasi ang trabaho nila is commercial sex worker,
Tama.
hindi mo alam yung
Hindi mo
window
alam.
period, paano mo ititrace yung window period?
Tama.
So it doesn't
Doesn't
necessarily mean
necessarily.
that you
So in
have.
short, it's
So
not
we
an
don't give
assurance.
clearance. We don't give clearance
Oo.
to commercial sex worker na you can go
Oo.
because you're HIV negative. We
hindi
don't do
yan.
that.
Now, you were talking about itong inaapon na word fund for this problem. Ano ito? Tell us about this word fund.
This World Fund is it's from international. It came from international funding.
Okay.
International funding that buys the antiretroviral medications and then supply it to all countries. So it is given free to all countries that ask for it, like yung mga developing countries. So they give it. So we have a lot of supply of antiretroviral drugs that is given to all HIV patients for free until their supplies. But because of the many HIV patients,
Nadideplete din.
oo,
Kumukulang
madideplete
yan.
din siya, who are on antiretroviral medication. Siyempre, pag marami kayo, magko-compete kayo sa supplies.
So,
we,
hindi, sabi mo nga there are 196, ano? 196 ang Camarines Sur.
192, sir.
So, you tell me that most likely they are taking that
Oo,
medicine.
they are offered antiretroviral medications.
And where do they get this? Dito sa
It's
BMC o
in,
sa...
we are referring them for now
Okay.
to Bicol Regional Teaching Hospital, BRT
Sa Legazpi.
in Legazpi. But
Okay.
we are applying. The Bicol Medical Center is applying to become a treatment hub
Okay.
for
Hindi na sila
us to
po.
be able to have the medications, the antiretroviral drugs, para dainan sila magduman sa Legazpi.
Sa Legazpi. Now, do you think is that covered by PhilHealth?
It will be covered by PhilHealth
PhilHealth.
kung hindi na sila libre.
I see.
Yes.
But of course,
But
yung
there's
PhilHealth, hindi naman lahat. ano?
yes, there's certain amount only.
Oh.
It's not all.
No, what I'm asking is that covered by PhilHealth because of HIV or covered by PhilHealth because of other disease?
It's
Ano ba?
covered by PhilHealth
Because of being an
regardless
HIV.
of being an HIV or once it is admitted, it's
Oh.
depending on the disease. All diseases are covered with PhilHealth regardless if it is from HIV.
Okay. Now, did you also have a case of yung mga bata pa, pinanganak na, have you ever
If
encountered?
their mothers do not
Oh,
take,
your
it's a
mother.
maternal to child transmission.
Okay.
They get it from the mother when they
Okay.
are born. When their mother just do not take antiretroviral drugs antenatally during conception.
Okay. So, paano yung mga bata? Maliit pa pala.
They also are on
HIV.
antiretroviral drugs.
Umpisa na
Yes,
silang
yes po.
mag-ano.
Based on their, the
Do
dosage
we-
is based on
do
their
we have a case?
kilogram body weight.
Do you have a case of that here?
We don't have here.
Okay,
They're
wala.
in at San Lazaro Hospital.
San Lazaro meron.
And RIT.
So, at least wala naman ditong
Yes.
bata na pinanganak ng isang mother
Wala po,
na
sir. I don't
infected
have
na.
any pregnant patients yet
Oo.
today with positive HIV.
Dr. Alasio Shampo, ano ang reaction ng isang taong na, di ba, more or less, binibigyan kayo ang nag-test, di ba?
Yes.
Kaya magsasabi, although may confirmatory
Opo.
or
For initial
for
screening.
initial, what do they normally
React.
react? How
When
do
they
oh,
get
when
the
they say,
result.
sabihin mo, ikaw ano?
They usually they're devastated.
O devastated.
Yes. And they cried and we cried. The doctors cried with them.
Oh. But although sabi mo nga na it's not really a death sentence because
Yes.
Magic
That's
Johnson.
why we are.
Si Magic Johnson.
That's the role of the DOH program.
Right.
To let them know na it's not a death sentence.
Right.
We have prevention.
As long as they continue. Kasi,
Yes. If we know the mode of transmission,
Oh.
we will know the prevention. And then if we know the management
Oh.
later on, then
So in short, hindi naman yung ano. Kasi, one example is Magic Johnson.
counseling is very
Counseling
important.
very important.
Yes. So we invite patients with risk factors to come to us.
I noticed na itong topic na ito, hindi naman masyadong discuss sa mga schools, ano? They're just talking.
We are
Anong mga
discussing
program
with
na ginagawa
schools.
niyo? I mean,
Like in the different societies like us,
Okay.
I'm a member of the Philippine OBGYN Society. We have the Bicol chapter. We go to different schools. We discuss the HIV prevention. We included in our programs. It's included in the sexually transmitted infection. And also in colleges, we have a program like we go to call centers to lecture on HIV prevention also.
So, kasi, let's face it, di ba? May mga opposition din yung church. There are certain sectors opposing the distribution of condoms. No? In effect, it also helps prevent yung spread ng HIV because of safe sex, di ba?
Yes, sir.
Safe,
We only offer condom to let them know that this can prevent the infection.
Oh, yes,
We have to tell them what can prevent the infection.
right.
And also tell them to be faithful. Sa magkakaiba niyan, be faithful, practice safe sex,
Safe sex.
use condom. It's
no.
up to the person because sabi nga natin, the transmission
Sure.
is sexually transmitted.
Sexual transmission.
Kaya nga, kailangan ma-educate tayo. Ano ba talaga itong virus? Paano ito nakukuha? Paano ito ma-prevent?
Right. Importante rin talaga. So, I think it should be openly discussed
Yes, sir.
so that at
May
least
mga
may-
options.
Kasi dati, ayaw natin pag-usapan yan, di ba?
Kailangan.
Yung iba, especially when it comes to sex, ayaw nila yung touch yan. Of course, yung culture natin. But nowadays,
Kasi daw, they'll become promiscuous. The more that you will just invite promiscuity.
yes. But we have to face reality. Sabi mo nga,
Kami lang
ngayon,
naman
mga
is,
young,
we just only present the prevention.
Mm.
And kasi, kasabay naman na doon counseling.
Counseling.
Na practice safe sex.
Oh.
When do you do that?
Okay.
Anong dapat na edad mo? Are you mature enough? Kailangan niya, mas papasok dito yung campaign natin. Yung ano natin sa magulang na watch out for your children. Kasi
Great.
nagbababa nga ang age bracket ng mga patient na may HIV. Kasama namin, we are appealing to the parents to help us on counseling, on giving right advice to their
The right
children.
information to
Kasi,
the children. Okay, so it's quite alarming pala, Doktora, dito sa Naga alone. There
Yes,
are
sir.
how many again you said? Can
we
you-
have 54 as of the whole 2016 only.
20.
54.
2016,
Yes,
that is
last
from
year.
January up to
January 2016 to December 2016.
2016, 54, no?
Cases.
Okay. And yung cumulative yan since 9.
Cumulative is, since it was discovered in 1984, is 498.
In Nagalon or in
Bicol
Bicol.
region.
Do you have
or
such
suspects.
case na hindi na-report na alaman na lang nyo after nung na positive pala yun?
We have suspects, sir, based on the
Mm.
manifestations
Mm.
of the patients.
Okay.
Pero hindi na test.
Hindi na-test.
Kasi it's if the presentation of
Oh.
the disease is so parang complicated, parang AIDS ang presentation niya.
Oh.
Baka suspect na.
Sa profile niya.
Yes.
Pero
But
profile.
we
Okay.
have no means of HIV testing.
Ano advice nyo if let's say in a family, sa isang household, mayroong isang HIV positive, what is your advice to the family? Hindi ba yung advice?
Ay, yung mga counseling. Yun,
Counseling.
ika-counsel namin na hindi naman kayo mahahawa kasi na ang transmission.
So, walang problema yung
Yes, yung
gabing
transmission.
yung ininuman niya na
Yes, wala.
Iba, ang cancer, uminom nga ito, yung gluten
The
sis, wala yun.
Wala, because
Okay,
you
so-
cannot get the virus from the toilet seat. Yung toilet nila, hindi nyo rin
Hindi
sila
rin.
mahahawa.
Okay.
And
Well,
we
that's
advise
good.
them to give more support
Okay.
to the patient, all the more that he needed the support of the family.
Oh. Most of this case bang na-discover niya, are they married sila o single?
Usually, yung most cases are the male the homosexual males, they are singles.
They're single. So may partner sila.
May partner with partner.
Kasi siyempre nakakaano kung married, let's say, it's going to be a problem. And, well, at least it's good to learn na hindi naman talaga pala yan yung kasi karamihan yung baso, yung separate na, hindi, yung mga utensils, it's not talagang unless there is a sexual contact. That's the only time na...
And then yung break in the skin na with low risk. Kunyari, nakat yung tapos nakapunta sa yung dugo, may cut ka rin. Pero that's a rare situation.
Well, sayang doktora, no? I mean, inabot naman kita ng oras. I'm sure that ang mga viewers may nanood. So, ano ang message mo niyan? What is your message to Gabos na Igdala? Aram mo yung doktorang programa ka, aside from this being aired on a free-to-air TV, digdi sa Naga, itong may mga TV station, TV section that they order to this to tune into Channel 48. But at the same time, we upload this sa internet. So for those who miss the show, they can always go to GNN TV, Naga, and then madadala nila. So anong mensahe mo muna sa
So, dati, na rin kami, we invited you all at Plaza Quezon. We are appealing to all that if you have risk factors na nafe-feel mo that you have the virus, please come to us. We have an office at Bicol Medical Center and also at Social Hygiene Clinic at Naga City Health to get yourself tested. And also, for us not to have the virus, nakakatakot itong virus na to, and to be able to get ourselves healthy, tandaan po lang natin na it's very important to have to practice safe sex. Practice safe sex, alam natin na yun nga, ang pinakaano niyan is be faithful. Yung one sexual partner, or abstinence, yung wala talagang contact. And educate yourself. Alamin kung paano siya hindi makukuha. We have hotline, we have a Bicol Medical Center office, and then we have the other the social hygiene clinics in your provinces. May mga ano po tayo dyan. May mga social hygiene clinics sa Milaor. And you can ask for the office of the provincial government. So, ano po, to reiterate, ang HIV is not a death sentence. Meron po tayo dyan panlaban.
Okay. So, in short, huwag matakot. Importante
Yes.
lang, ipaalam.
Oo, ano ang panlaban natin dyan? Our family.
Okay. So,
And yung government. We have a
Okay.
program for that.
so it's not a cost
So,
for
walang
despair.
mamamatay sa HIV/AIDS. Ma-prevent natin yan.
Basta
Kailangan
ipaalam
namin
lang.
yung tulong ng lahat.
Okay. So with that, we'd like to thank si Doktora here, si Doktora Cortero, for again sharing with us her expertise on AIDS. So we'd like also to thank our sponsor, ang PAGCOR, and of course, ang Camarines Medical Society. And we'd like also to thank Avenue Hotel. We normally would have taping here sa Avenue Hotel. It's a nice hotel. And of course, for those who miss this show, you can always watch this on our website, GNN TV Naga. And also on Free to Air TV. We air this program dyan sa TV set. You don't need a cable actually. For those na walang cable, madadaro ninyo ang programa ng health and wellness. Once again, thank you and good day. Keep on watching. Every week, kaming bisitang doktor to share with us yung expertise. Thank you again to all of you. Thank you, Doctor.